Backtrack. We'll cut that out. So, today's discussion is going to be around dry skin, and we're going to be discussing both dry skin and dehydrated skin. And I do have some notes that I am going to be looking back and forth on. So the first thing that you're probably thinking is, do I have dry skin? Now, skin types are genetic. So first we need to look at what our genetic true skin type is. So right now I want you to grab a mirror or go look in your bathroom mirror. I'll wait. Look at your skin and look for your pores or the follicles on your face. Can you see them? Are they large or are they non-existent looking? If you can't see your pores, that's an indication of dry skin. If you have dry skin, you probably don't ever feel oily. And that is one of the contributing factors, is that there is no natural production of oil on your skin to help keep your barrier resistant on outside forces. Those being the wind, the cold, air pollution, smoking, all sorts of things can affect our skin in our daily outside lives. That's why we wear sunscreen, and that's why we wear moisturizers to protect that layer. Typically, we refer to them as free radicals, which are in the air. They're always in the air. They are what will bind to your skin, oxidize, and basically kind of destroy your skin like UV rays would. We'll go into more on free radicals, vitamin C, antioxidants on another video, but just a little heads up for you. That's why we wear our skincare. Another characteristic for dry skin, does it appear rough in texture? Are you flaky? Is it scaly? Does it appear very dull? There's no glow to it. You're not giving yourself enough moisturizer, and you're not giving yourself enough active hydrating ingredients to help bring moisture to the surface of your skin to help repair that barrier. So let's discuss what dehydrated skin looks like, because this is where you might feel a little tripped up if you have a dry skin type that is genetic, or dehydrated skin, which is a condition. Just like having sensitive skin, you're not born with sensitive skin, you're adapted to it. Same thing with dehydrated skin, you're adapted with that. So reasons you can have dehydrated skin can be because of medication that you're on, it can be because of alcohol intake, it could be because you are over exfoliating your skin way too much or using too many harsh products on it, and all in all, you're not drinking enough water. So like any other professional, dietitian, nutritionist, medical personnel, this is your esthetician here to tell you, drink more water. With dehydrated skin, you are going to feel a little papery, crepey, thin, if you've ever kind of felt that texture. You're also going to notice that dullness, that flaking. Have to focus on actively bringing water to the surface of your skin, which you can do through hyaluronic acid, you can do through ceramides. A lot of different products help actively bring moisture to the surface of the skin. Your moisturizer is what locks in your moisture and locks in that hydration. When a lot of people think rough texture, my skin's dry, it's flaking, I need to exfoliate. Yes, you do. However, is that you need to do something to hydrate your skin. Genetically, you have dry skin, so your body doesn't create enough oil to protect that acid mantle on your skin. When you have a dry skin type and you're exfoliating too much, you're, although not even allowing for any oil production to sit on your skin long enough to protect it, you are just stripping your skin away. So one of the first things to look at in your routine with dry skin is what products are you using and what ingredients are you using? Because some of these ingredients, I don't even think you could pronounce them in the English language. They are quite difficult, they're quite long, and sometimes they don't always make sense. So if you ever have questions about ingredients specifically, let me know. I'd love to help you guys. Some of the ingredients that you should be looking for when you have a dry skin type, and quite honestly, a lot of people can use these ingredients when you're feeling dry or you're dehydrated, is hyaluronic acid. I know we've talked about hyaluronic acid, you see it in the media, you see it all over the place. What is it? Hyaluronic acid holds 1,000 times, that's what I said, 1,000 times its molecular weight in water. Meaning that when you use hyaluronic acid, it's going to bring so much water to the surface of your skin. It's pulling water from the rest of your body. So if you're not staying hydrated, your body has nowhere to pull water from. Let's bounce over to moisturizers. If you're not wearing moisturizer, none of this will matter, because you are losing that water and that ingredient to evaporation, to the sun's UV rays, to air pollution, to making out with your boyfriend in the movie theater. You need something that is gonna lock in all of that good stuff that you just put on your face. One of my favorites when it comes to moisturizers is ceramides. Let's talk about ceramides. They are actually a fatty acid, and the reason we like fatty acids for our moisturizers is because of them being fatty acid chains. They're a lot thicker. It's a perfect time for your skin to heal at night because you're not doing anything. You're not going out in the sunlight. You're not in front of a computer screen, you know, it just gives your skin time to heal. So with a ceramide, it does a really good job at layering over all of those really good ingredients that you just put on your skin to attract water to your skin and to keep water locked into your skin. Now you need that layer of moisturizer to really just finally wrap it up in a beautiful present with a bow on top. And there you go, that's your routine. Once you get your barrier intact and your skin is hydrated and healthy, although you might still have a dry skin type, then you can absolutely use a sleeping night retinol and still help overturn those skin cells. Cutest little jar I have ever seen. Again, it's just a little sample, but what I really like about this is that it is blue. This is a sleeping night oil. Any retinol, retinoids, vitamin A derivatives should not be used out in the sunlight because they are turning over your skin cells. I don't want to say thinning your skin, but your skin's a lot more sensitive to sunlight at this time. So that's why I like that this is also deemed a sleeping night oil, because it tells the consumer that you should wear this at night. I really like this. I've started using this every other night, and it's done wonders even for this little area I told you guys that I was kind of going in on. It's actually done a really good job at helping overturn those skin cells and speed up the healing process. And I mean, this is like, I didn't just create redness, I kind of created like a scab wound. So this is doing a really good job. Now you're thinking to yourself, what ingredients should I avoid? I'm glad you've asked. This might even go for all skin types, but especially with dry skin, is anything with alcohol, anything SD alcohol or isopropyl alcohol. That is just gonna strip your skin. That is just essentially, if you've ever used hand sanitizer, isopropyl alcohol, you can tell it dries directly off your skin. So it's gonna pull away all that moisture that you've introduced into your skin and evaporate it all from alcohol. The other thing that goes with alcohol is fragrances. You don't want products where in their ingredient list, they are specifically labeling out perfumes. Usually when that is done is because the company is trying to probably hide a worse smelling ingredient by adding all of these fragrances to the product. Another good one that you want to avoid is a BHA, or otherwise salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is really good if you have acneic skin, because with acneic skin, that means you are having a normal or overly normal production of oil and sebum. And when you have a dry skin type, you're not producing likely as much or any oil on your skin. So there's no breeding ground for bacteria to live, and thus you're not having as much acne. But with dry skin, you likely don't have that issue, and you don't have enough oil on your face to protect you when using salicylic acid and breaking down all of that gunk and bacteria. So you don't need something that powerful. Another ingredient is glycolic acid. Again, kind of like salicylic, it's really good at helping you break down those skin cells, to overturn them, to break down any gunk and bacteria, but it's a little too harsh if you have dry skin. If you do have a dry skin type and acneic skin type, you wanna first work on rebuilding your skin's barrier. That will heal your acne. You don't need to go in with the harsh chemicals and products that are made to eliminate all of that bacteria, because your skin is already so compromised. If you have a dry skin type, it is now even gone into further creating acne. So it's important that you do cleanse, especially a double cleanse. If you're wearing makeup with a dry skin type, you're using products that are designed for dry skin because they keep you hydrated rather than further stripping you away. I hope I gave you guys enough information. I hope that it made sense. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know now in the comments below. You're always welcome to email me, shoot me a message if you have questions about your ingredients specifically. I'd love to help you guys out. And again, when it comes to doing your own research, Just be smart about it. Just make sure that you're looking at, I learned this in college. Look at the articles you're reading. Who's writing these articles? Where are they sourcing them from? If you are typing in an ingredient that you're looking on your moisturizer at night and you're finding all sorts of different articles, look to see who's writing them. Is it an esthetician? Is it a medical doctor? A dermatologist? Just be thorough in your research. If you ever have questions, I'm always here to help you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to have something good for you next week. Toodles! And don't forget your water! Drink your water!